Our current gun culture, Whitlock wrote, ensures that more and more domestic disputes will end in the ultimate tragedy, and that more convenience store confrontations over loud music coming from a car will leave more teenage boys bloodied and dead. Handguns do not enhance our safety. They exacerbate our flaws, tempt us to escalate arguments, and bait us into embracing confrontation rather than avoiding it.
Yeah, right? You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Kate, if you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun, have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun, and I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here, or walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun, and fire 2 blasts outside the house. I promise you, who's ever coming in is not going to, you don't need an AR-15. It's harder to aim, it's harder to use, and in fact, you don't need 30 rounds to protect yourself. Buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun.
Yeah, right? You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. Yeah, right? You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
And the Second Amendment in the Bill of Rights provides that the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And the question that I would pose to the senior senator from California is, would she deem it consistent with the Bill of Rights for Congress to engage in the same endeavor that we are contemplating doing with the Second Amendment in the context of the First or Fourth Amendment? Namely, would she consider it constitutional for Congress to specify that the First Amendment shall apply only to the following books and shall not apply to the books that Congress has deemed outside the protection of the Bill of Rights? Likewise, would she think that the Fourth Amendment's protection against searches and seizures could properly apply only to the following specified individuals and not to the individuals that Congress has deemed outside the protection of the Bill of Rights?
Senator, you have a question?
Let me just make a couple of points in response. One, I'm not a 6th grader. I've seen the bullets that implode. I've been up, I'm not a lawyer.
Mr.
Do
Chairman?
they need a bazooka?
Yeah, right? You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. Yeah, right? You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
I've had a member of the NRA from the Central Valley of California call me and say, I have an AR-15, which is a sister weapon to this Bushmaster, which your reporter said was common. I don't believe it's common at all. It's a killer weapon. You have no chance against that weapon. So I profoundly disagree that all of these weapons are so usual.
Yeah, right? You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
guns don't kill people, Americans kill people. That individual in Aurora had not so many magazines, not so many bullets, not so many people would have been shot. There's no question about that, that less guns will mean less murders. So let's say you had a gun on you and a guy is there. He lets off a tear gas canister. There's gas everywhere. People are crawling over, running over everybody. There's total chaos. You're going to somehow very quickly, because remember, he's got a semi-automatic gun, so he's popping people very quickly every second. You're going to somehow get your gun out, and you're back in row 15, and you're somehow going to find that guy in the gas and shoot him and take him down.
Everybody wants to preserve the right of people that want to use guns for sport, hunting, or target practice to have the right to do so. But that doesn't mean you have an assault weapon. That doesn't mean you have a rifle that's advertised as able to bring down a commercial airliner at 1.5 miles, or bullets that are designed to go through bullet-resistant vests. Those are very different things.
Or when they said the right to bear arms, I think, the arm back then was you could only fire one shot at a time. You had a little ball bearing like bullet, and you had to stuff it in the thing, and then you had to do this and gunpowder, and it took you about 15 minutes before you could fire one shot. I think actually it's more because we're more easily scared than other people in other countries. If you believe that the Second Amendment is some absolute right to bear arms, it doesn't say guns, by the way, it says arms, weapons, let's call it weapons, then does that mean that I have the right to own weapons-grade plutonium? And I think it's because, again, you said there's 300 million guns in people's homes. Let me point out that statistic. Most of those guns are in white people's homes. Most of those guns are in the suburbs, not in the cities. All right, this never gets brought out in these facts that are thrown out. Now, why do people in suburbs, why do people who don't live in cities, why do you have a handgun in the house? What is the point of that? Because you're afraid that little freckle-faced Jimmy down the street is going to hurt you someday? I don't think so. So what's the real reason? Who do you think is going to hurt you? Who do you think is going to come into your house?
Yeah, right. You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
I think we should be telling men not to rape women. Prevent rape by telling men not to commit. You train men not to rape.
You think you can tell a rapist to stop doing what he's doing?
Yes.
Yeah, right. You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
We have millions and millions of big clips. We can't have a totally armed society.
Yeah, right. You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. Yeah, right. You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
That's why we have call boxes. That's why we have safe zones. That's why we have the whistles. Because you just don't know who you're going to be shooting at. And you don't know if you feel like you're going to be raped, or if you feel like someone's been following you around, or if you feel like you're in trouble, and when you may actually not be, that you pop out that gun and you pop around at somebody.
Yeah, right. You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.